Rijksmuseum has been closed now for 10 years, and we not only transformed the building, we also transformed the collection and we transformed the institution. We have a new approach. We want to reconnect with the world.
The renovation gave us the possibility to entirely transform the presentation of the collection.
Our role here was to be in a high degree at the service of the original building. This building had been seriously damaged during the 20th century, and so the first thing was to try to bring the building back to its original splendor, and later to update it, the whole thing, with an architecture that is a modern architecture but also can match with the system one.
I think the attraction of the design by Cruz and Ortiz is clearness. Use a very simple language of form and color and wayfinding.
It was a real labyrinth. First thing was obvious, let's go to clean it and let's go to recuperate the original structure and dimension of the rooms.
The wealth of the collection is enormous, and we will only show a small part of that wealth, but we will keep a dynamic museum where you continuously change as well to show as much as possible to the public.
The tradition of giving always has been a part of the Rijksmuseum. Large donations were already given when it opened its doors in 1885. The highlights you will see in the museums, we are very proud that private and corporate benefactors have made it possible for this generation, but also for many generations to come.
It's the place where you can worship the national treasures. I mean, we have the originals, and I think the power of the museum is that we have the power of the object in-house, not only one, but many, many.
The Rijksmuseum is like a cathedral for the art, and the Night Watch is its secular altar.
It's the last painting that will be hanged. It's the only painting that will come back to its original place, so it will be very special to see the Night Watch hanging on that place in a new museum.
I think it is something that we as citizens of the Netherlands can be incredibly proud of.
If you want to understand this country, if you want to understand what's happening today, you have to have some sort of feeling of how things went and where you're coming from. So it's much more about identity. We try to explain where we came from, and so you can better understand where we are today.
It shows the best that our country has produced in a modern yet timeless setting, and we have now created something that will take the national collection, national treasures, to the next generations.